Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to Redesign 16. So before we get started on this get ready with me for Sunday, please hit the subscribe button, and please also don't forget to ring the bell and give it a thumbs up even before we start. So I am loving how this get ready with me turned out. So if you want to know how it turns out and how I got this look, keep on watching. Hey guys, so I thought for Sunday's video, which is today, I would do a get ready with me. I tried to record this before and it was just long and I didn't think that it was very good, so I'm doing it for the second time and hopefully it turns out the way I wanted and to present it for you guys. So I think I have everything laid out so I don't have to turn off the camera. So I started out with this Hard Candy Hydrating Primer 12-hour Makeup Grip, Plumps, Moisturizes, and Perfects. Hydrating Prime Base Hydrate. So I got it at Walmart for like $8.99, $9, maybe $12, I'm not sure. So the second step that I did it off camera because I wanted it to dry and soak in. So the next step that I'm going to do is I have some blemishes on my face, so I'm going to take this ELF Camo 16-hour concealer and just put some on my blemishes. So, I'm looking in the mirror. I don't think that I have any more. So, I am going to, I thought I had a sponge. So, I don't know where I put it. Okay, I'm gonna come back. This is the only time. Okay, it was right in front of my face. So I'm using the Brow Technique sponge. I need to clean all of my brushes. Hopefully that will be tomorrow, which is Monday. So I'm actually pre-recording this, so it's actually Saturday, but I am releasing the video on Sunday, so you can hardly tell that the blemishes are there a little bit, but not bad. You can actually use a little bit of green concealer and white concealer, and that actually, green concealer is for blemishes, but I only have a little one. So, okay, the next step is I used this one on Thursday, the Maybelline Fast Sculpt in the color Auburn. So I am just lightly putting some on because towards the end of the video, I will do it again. And I noticed, I did this off camera, but I'm going to tell you guys. I noticed that when you put ShadowSense on first, which ShadowSense is great for your brows, and then you put this Brow Fast Sculpt, this one from Thursday, it doesn't work. It makes your brows crusty. It was bad. I did it Friday and it was bad. So next step is, I'm going to take my my foundation, and I'm using the Sengence one. I'm almost out, but another one is on the way in the color Almond. And if you don't think that the color is right for you, then I would wait a few minutes to apply, like for it to set in, because it like will go to your skin tone. Like, it's amazing. So I'm gonna mix because I'm almost out. This is a full coverage one. So I'm going to mix this Revlon colorStay in the shade Vanilla. I am running out, but this little combination is amazing. So I'm gonna take the back of this brush and mix it together. Like, you would never know the difference. So now I am just plotting it on my face. So actually, yeah, this way is better because you get the back. So, and on my nose, and then I'm going to set it off to the side, and I'm going to take my Saucony Cash flat top brush, and I'm just going to start patting it in to my skin. And for an airbrush look, you don't want to swipe it because a lot of times you can get streaky. Like, foundation can give you lines on your face. So, and guys, I did not make my goal this week. I don't know why. I didn't get very many views on for this week, and guys, like, I'm working really hard. Like, this is my passion, but you know, so I would like to hit my goal of 1,000 or more views next week. So please help me out. Okay? And you want to put foundation around your neck because I have vitiligo. So it's like a two-tone two-tone skin color. So now I'm going to take the rest of the foundation and just kind of swirl it onto my brush, and I'm going to get the areas where there is no more redness. And hopefully I did pretty good this time. So there you go. So now the next step is my concealer. Sorry, I had to think about that real quick. So I cannot find my white concealer. So I am just going to go in with the one I had, but I can't find it. Oh, this is by LA Girl. It's a pro concealer. I have a white one, but I can't find it. So I'm going to take this ELF one and just, oh, it's like the same color. That's lovely. But I'm gonna mix the two. Usually you can make, if you use white concealer, it gives you more of a highlight, which it like brightens you up more, but this will work. You don't need much of this. It goes a long ways. I got a little too much. So now I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge again and just lightly pat it in to my face. I don't want to rub it because if you rub it, you get streaking like that. So I'm gonna fix it up. See, I'm even going like rubbing. You want to pat it in, just like that. So I've never done a get ready with me before. I don't think so. And like, I've been doing this for over 2 years, makeup on YouTube for over 2 years and hair, but I've never done a get ready with me. So I don't know, tell me what you guys think. If you want to see more of these, I can do, like one day I could do a full-on get ready with me hair and makeup. That would be kind of fun if you guys want to see that. So it's blended all in together. So instead of using loose powder, I'm going to use this Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage 16-hour powder, pressed powder, or powder foundation. That's what it's called. And I don't know the color, but it's 102. So that's what it is. And I'm actually going to wipe off my fingers so I don't get that. So now I'm going to take the sponge. You can use a more like flat top brush, but I like to use a sponge, and I'm just gonna brighten it up a little bit, but put this on it so it stays like all day, even though I'm wearing long-lasting makeup. And I'm gonna put some down where I got the streaking so you can't even tell. So now I'm going to do I'm going to start on the eyeshadow part. Look, I'm using Candlelight to, actually I'm going to show you all of the things I'm going to be using. So I'm using all of these ShadowSenses for my eyes. I thought a brown look would look really well. So I'm using Mocha Java, Candlelight as my base, and Candlelight color corrects or cancels out any veins, discoloration, or anything. Then Mocha Java, I already said that, and then Candy Coco Shimmer. Came out, I think, almost a year ago. This was one of my first ShadowSenses I ever bought with natural tan. You could use natural tan for a base if you're more like, if you're more tanner, you could use that too. So I'm going to take the Candlelight. I'm running low on this, and I'm going to put it all over my lid. And if you've never heard about Sengence or ShadowSense, but if you have, just block this part out. ShadowSense is a cream base that turns to powder after 60 to 90 seconds. It's anti-aging, it's crease-proof, waterproof, smudge-proof, and it has skincare in it. So as you're wearing it and applying it, it's actually doing something for your skin. So it's also layable and buildable. And I don't know if I said it's like you don't get a crease in it. So I'm using my 402 brush by Real Techniques and just patting it in all over my eye. And a lot of times you could just get away with this if you were in a hurry, and I have done a natural look using just Candlelight. If you want to hop on over there, check it out. It's like natural with a nude lip or something like that. So now I'm going to start on my bronzer. The best part about makeup for me is bronzer. So I've been testing out products. So I am going to go in, I just had it. Where did it go? I just had it. There's my foundation. So I think I'm going to use this. I was going to use the here it is. So you can use the Sengence Mini Peralizer in the color Ember, which is amazing. I think that I am going to use, I'm not sure, this Ember one, I think. So I'm just squirting a little bit. You don't need, oh, I got it too low. So then I'm like totally bronzing up my face because usually I don't do it like this, but you want to kind of make it into a 3. That's what I have learned. So I'm using this Saucony Cash contouring brush. Instead of going back and forth, I'm just patting it in. That didn't even like show up. Well, maybe it did. So I think I'm gonna have more on that side. See, it kind of gives you a contour, but it kind of gives you a highlight too. Simple and easy. So I'm just taking what I have left over and putting it on my forehead and my nose. Just like that. See what contour does? Oh, like, it's my favorite thing to do of makeup. So now I'm going to let that sit up, whatever. And I'm going to go in with Mocha Java. I have 2 of them because I just bought one. So I'm going to go out on the outer corner of my eye, into my eye, and up. Do you see that? So I went corner, outer, and up. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side and up. This one is running out. So then I'm going to take a more flatter brush. Well, my brushes like need to be cleaned. So I'm taking this like fluffier one and just kind of going, wiggling it back and forth and down. You could use the new burgundy from the big ShadowSense for this part. Wiggling it back and forth. Then I'm gonna pat it in. So it kind of gives you like a more natural tone. And the good thing about these, they are buildable. So I'm gonna take the newer one. Just kind of add some more. This is not the newer one. I accidentally grabbed the wrong one. So, there we go. Okay. Now, and I might add brownstone shimmer to this. I'm not sure. So, same brush. And I'm just gonna pat it. Just pat it in one little area. Yes, I'm kind of swiping it, but hey, why not? But you don't want to. So, I am going to go in with a highlight, and you don't need much of a highlight. I found that out, so I'm using this Mega Honey Highlight Illuminator. I think it's from Maybelline, so I'm just putting a little bit on my fingers. Oh, you could just use one finger and to brighten it up. Putting some on my nose. And then I'm going to use this to like blend it out. Trust me, I've been learning about highlight, and if you get the wrong shade or you get too much, it's just gonna make you like, everyone's gonna like look at you like right where your highlight is. And if you want that, that's totally fine, but I wouldn't. So now I am going to go in with Candy Coco Shimmer on the lower lash line. I'm running low on this. Like, I barely have any. Need to order it. Okay. This kind of Candy Coco Shimmer, I didn't like it at first because I thought it was too dark, and my friend that sells it, she was like, why don't you like it? It's my favorite ShadowSense. And then I used it a different way, and I absolutely loved it. So, I kind of covered it. So with the shimmers, you want to wait a little bit. You can use your finger to apply it, or you can go in with a smaller brush and apply it that way. So I totally was going to use something different for highlight, but that way is different. So now I'm going to go in with the blush. So I'm going to use, I just realized something. So I got this like around Christmas time, so I'm using this pink one. So I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to use, like, that's kind of pinky, but more of a fall. Actually, I think maybe it's not here. I have a more mauve blush somewhere, but I can't find it. So I'm just gonna use this CoverGirl one from package. So yeah, here we go. I don't even know what this is gonna look like. Oh my gosh, it looks pretty. Very fall like. I'm so glad I did it. Did you know that you could use eyeshadow for blush? I never knew until I tried it out. So, okay, I'm gonna add a little bit. No, I like it like that. Wow, that is like a must-have. So, and I don't even know the color of them. So, I might have to order it from Ulta Beauty. Okay, so now that is set up, I am going to go in with this little brush and just pat it. I've never used a brush like this. Okay. I kind of want it to be more darker because this is subtle. I don't know what just happened to my camera, but this is more subtle. See, I like it, but I want to add more. So I think I'm going to go in with this Mocha Java and just go over it. Okay, just kind of pat it in with a fluffier brush. Oh, I got some on my eye. Okay, so I'm going to put some bronzer on it to make it more darker, to see what happens. I don't know about this, guys, but I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me bronzer, or it's a matte poreless. I think it's like a foundation or something, in the color Mocha, I think. So I'm trying to figure out what brush I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this fluffy one that I got. So I don't know, this might be like not even the right color, and now I just messed it up. Okay, I like learning new things. I would go with like a darker one. So now that I have that on my eye, I'm gonna make it work. I'm going to make it work. I'm gonna make this a turnaround. So if you have any fallout, you just take your pressed powder and go like that, and go along the eyes. It doesn't look bad, but I don't know, I don't like it. But I'm gonna, it doesn't look bad, but I'm gonna fix it. Fix it. So now I'm going to take the Candy Coco Shimmer, which I have two, but I don't know where it is. Oh, I do have a darker one. I know where it is. Should I use that? So I'm using Candy Coco Shimmer. Now I'm going to go in with brownstone, just a little. See, I'm gonna wait until I can pat it in. So I'm gonna use this brush. Oh, I like it. I'm glad that I did that. See, mistakes can be really good and really pretty and fun. Okay, so brownstone right on my lid. Okay, you don't need much of this. So I'm going to go back in with, I don't know, more blush? No. I'm just gonna let it set up. And I think that I am going to do a, bold lip. I'm not too sure. So, okay, I'm trying to find a brush. I don't know if I want to keep using that one. So, I'm going to go in with this brush. It's more flatter. And just make it really pop. It's pretty. I like it. I'm glad that I did it. I wish that I had more. You could use rustic brown. Okay, I don't know why my camera just shut off. It keeps on doing that when I do a video, so I don't know what's going on. But I patted in the brownstone shimmer and it looks amazing. I'm so glad that I messed up and I did it wrong. So I am going to come back because I think the video is getting a little too long and that's why I shut off. So I'm going to put off camera, I'm going to do my eyeliner because I am still practicing and getting used to it. So, and then I'm going to put my mascara on that I have warming up in my shirt. And then I'm going to come back with doing the lip color. So, I will be back.